So you're planning a trip to Germany, but the big question is, when should you go? I mean, it's a country that completely changes its personality with the seasons. Spring is a whole different world from autumn. So, okay, let's break it all down and figure out the perfect time for your trip.
Here's what we're going to do. We'll take a walk through all 4 seasons. We'll start with the fresh vibes of spring, then dive into the sunny, crowded summer. After that, we'll check out all the harvest festivals in autumn, and finally, get cozy with a magical winter. Stick with me, and by the end, you'll know exactly which season is calling your name. All right, first up is spring, or as they say in German, Frühling. We're talking March, April, and May. You know, this is the time when Germany literally shakes off its winter coat. The whole country just feels like it's waking up from a long nap, bursting with all this new energy and color.
Okay, so take a look at the numbers. Spring definitely starts off a little chilly, but by May, it's warming up beautifully. Now here's the best part. Check out the crowds and costs. They're mostly low. This is what we call the shoulder season, and it is a fantastic time to find a great deal. But there's a catch. See that little note? You gotta watch out for Easter week. That's when you'll see a big spike in both prices and people, so for sure, book ahead if you're traveling then.
So what can you do in spring? Well, it's your golden ticket to see those iconic spots like the fairy tale Neuschwanstein Castle, but without the massive summer crowds. Imagine that. Hikers are going to love hitting the trails in the Black Forest as everything turns green again. And for the festival lovers, you've got to head to Munich for Stark Beer Fest. Seriously, think of it as Oktoberfest's more intense, local favorite cousin. It's a whole vibe.
And that quote really nails it, doesn't it? That's the feeling of spring in Germany. It's this vibrant explosion of color, finally shaking off all the gray of winter. It's just beautiful.
Okay, so we're leaving that fresh start of spring behind, because Germany is about to burst into full-blown party mode with summer. We're talking June, July, and August. And believe me, this is the high season in every single sense of the word. The days are long and sunny, and the entire country is just buzzing with this incredible energy.
And the weather? I mean, it's pretty much perfect. You see Berlin hitting a super comfortable 75 degrees Fahrenheit, or 24 Celsius. But, and this is a big but, all that glorious sunshine comes at a price. This is peak season, which means you're going to find the highest costs and the biggest crowds of the entire year. Everyone wants a piece of those long, warm days.
But man, what a time to be there. Summer in Germany is all about being outdoors. Picture this. You're relaxing in a bustling beer garden with a cold drink, or maybe you're swimming in a crystal-clear lake in the Alps. And the cities? Oh, they do not sleep. They're hosting everything from these amazing classical music festivals to the massive, super vibrant Christopher Street Day pride parades in places like Berlin and Cologne. The energy is just off the charts. And the days, they just feel endless. Seriously, the sun's up before 5:30 in the morning and doesn't set until after 9 at night. That gives you so many extra hours of daylight for exploring, for eating, for just soaking in that incredible summer atmosphere. You can pack so much into one day.
Just look at this chart. The difference in crowd levels is, well, it's stark. Summer tourism just towers over the rest of the year. So if you're someone who thrives on that buzz and energy, hey, it's perfect. But if you're looking for a quieter, more relaxed trip, this is your big, flashing sign to maybe consider another season.
And no surprise here, right? The costs follow the crowds. That makes summer, by far, the most expensive time for flights and hotels. But wait, take a look at that chart again. See that other little peak in December? We'll definitely come back to that magical and surprisingly popular month in just a bit.
So, what's the big takeaway here for anyone trying to balance amazing weather with a happy wallet? It's simple, really. The real sweet spots, the best bang for your buck, are those shoulder seasons, spring and autumn. Or if you want to save even more, that super quiet off-season in early winter.
Which brings us perfectly to autumn, or, as the Germans call it, Herbst. We're talking September, October, and November. And this season is all about 3 things: gorgeous golden colors, huge harvest celebrations, and, you guessed it, some of the most famous festivals on the planet.
You know, autumn is really a tale of 2 completely different trips. September starts off warm, but down south it is packed and pricey, all because of Oktoberfest. But once that massive party wraps up, things quiet down. A lot. This makes October a fantastic sweet spot with great weather and totally manageable crowds. And then you hit November, which becomes one of the absolute cheapest months to visit all year.
Autumn is, without a doubt, festival season. I mean,
everyone knows Oktoberfest, right? But did you know Germany is also home to the world's biggest wine festival? It's called the Wurstmarkt. How cool is that? It's also a stunning time to take a drive along the German wine road. And as the days get shorter, cities like Berlin just light up, literally, with these spectacular festivals of light.
Honestly, for a lot of people, this is the perfect German experience. You get that crisp, cool air, those beautiful changing leaves, plus a really lively, celebratory vibe, but without the crazy intensity of peak summer. It's just a fantastic balance.
All right, let's move on to our final season, winter. We're talking December all the way through February. And this is when Germany transforms into this cozy and often totally magical landscape. But just like autumn, it's really a season of two halves. You've got the festive frenzy of December, and then the deep, quiet calm of January and February. Okay, yeah, it's cold. The temperatures are hovering just above freezing. But look at the crowd and cost data. It shows that little anomaly we spotted earlier, remember? December turns into this mini high season, and it's driven entirely by the magic of the Christmas markets. But then, as soon as the calendar flips to January, the numbers just fall off a cliff, making January and February the absolute, hands-down, cheapest time to visit Germany. Period.
So December is pretty much defined by one thing: sipping warm mulled wine or glue wine at a magical Christmas market. It's amazing. But after the holidays, a completely different kind of winter trip opens up. This is your chance to go skiing in the Bavarian Alps, or, even better, explore world-class museums in Berlin and Munich with practically no one else around. It's incredible. And the season wraps up with one last burst of energy, with Cologne's wild Carnival and the famous Berlinale Film Festival.
And this quote, it just captures the heart of Germany's December magic. The sights, the sounds, the smell of roasted chestnuts and gingerbread, thousands of these little markets popping up all across the country. It creates an atmosphere that I promise you will never, ever forget. Okay, so we've taken a walk through all 4 of Germany's amazing seasons. Now, let's put it all together and help you actually decide. Because the best time to visit Germany, it really truly depends on what kind of traveler you are. So let's play matchmaker. Ready? If you are a budget seeker looking for the absolute lowest prices, then the quiet of January and February is all you. If you're a sun worshiper who wants those long, sunny days for outdoor adventures, it's gotta be summer. Are you a festival fanatic? From beer to wine, you're gonna want to aim for autumn. And if you're an outdoor adventurer who wants to hike with way fewer people, then the blooming trails of spring are definitely your best bet.
So the question is, which Germany will you discover? Will it be the blooming, hopeful Germany of spring, the vibrant, sun-drenched Germany of summer, the festive, colorful Germany of autumn, or the cozy, magical Germany of winter? Each one is out there, just waiting for you.